Good morning, everybody. This is Mrs. Reese. Welcome to math. Today we are going to be drawing a coordinate plane. So I'm going to go through all the steps with you. You will need a pencil and paper or a marker to make it more easy to see. So pause this video and then go get a marker and pencil. Okay, so now that you have gotten your pencil and paper, just follow along with me. What we're going to do here is first, step one is to draw a straight line. Okay, now I'm drawing my line and making it as straight as I can. If it's not exactly straight, don't worry about it. Okay, and there's an arrow at both ends to show that a number line can go on forever. Okay, somewhere in the middle of that line is going to be my point 0, so I am making a line in the middle, and I am labeling this. This line is called my x-axis, so I'm putting an X right here on the end of it to show that it is the x-axis. Okay, this is the first thing you do, and then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put your numbers on that line. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're only going to go to 5. Now you can make your number line longer if you want. Mine's only going to go to 5. Okay. And 5. Alrighty. Now, that is the x-axis, but as you'll remember, we also have a y-axis on our coordinate plane. So we're going to take our 0 point, which is right here, and we're going to make the y-axis. The y-axis goes up and down, like this, in both directions on a plane, and I will label this the y-axis. It is also a number line. So we are going to start labeling with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to make this a little longer. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now our next step is to draw in the grid, okay? This right here, before we do that, I just wanted to note that this point right here where these lines intersect, this one is called the point of origin. And I'd like you to label that on your coordinate map or coordinate plane as well. Point of origin, because that is where our two lines cross. Okay, now, somewhere here I have a popsicle stick. That's going to be my straight edge. Now, if you have a ruler, that would probably work better. But I have a popsicle stick, so I'm just going to start making my grid. Now, we need to know exactly where these points line up, and so we're going to draw some lines. We're going to draw a line up from the 1 and up from the 2. Okay, and we're going to draw all of these all the way across, and then we'll switch and we'll draw the lines that go side to side. So I'm going to go ahead and pause my video over here and do that, and you can do it on your paper as well. Okay, I finished my coordinate grid. It's important to note here that these lines right here that I have just drawn, they actually extend down below here. But in 5th grade, we only work with this grid at the top, right-hand corner of the coordinate plane. So we're only going to draw this top corner. And lines extend all the way this way and down and across the entire coordinate plane. We are only drawing the lines for the top right-hand corner, which is called the first quadrant. And we are going to plot some points on here. Let's say we have a problem, and our problem says that Tristan I'm going to push this up here. Tristan ran 5 miles on day 2. And we're going to plot that on our coordinate grid. Okay, so this x-axis is actually the days, and we're going to label that as days. Okay, these are all the days that Tristan ran. He ran one day, and then another day, and then another day, and another day, and another day. So he ran 5 days altogether. And up here on the y-axis, this is the miles that he ran each day. Okay, so this is miles over here. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to solve this problem, and we're going to plot the point up here on the grid. It says Tristan ran 5 miles on day 2. So first of all, we're going to look at our days. I can see day 1 right here, and here's day 2. So I found day 2. Now I'm going to find how many miles he ran. It says he ran 5 miles, so I'm going to count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is where I will put my point. Okay, because that shows that on day 2 he ran 5 miles. Now let's also think. Let's talk about day 3. When Tristan went out to run, he was more tired because he ran so many miles on day 2, and so he only ran 2 miles on day 2. Sorry, day 3. So here he is, day 3, the day after he ran 5 miles, he could only run 2 miles. So on day 3, we're going to count up just 2 miles. 1, 2. We're going to put a point right there for that one. Okay, now for your homework today, you're going to draw this whole grid, this whole thing. Just like we did it here, I want you to label the miles and the days on this grid that you draw, and the point of origin. I want you to put in the y-axis up at the top of the y line, number line, and the x-axis. I want you to put in the x-axis here, and the label which says days. And then the last thing that you're going to do is I want you to show me day 4. Okay, so Tristan ran 3 miles on day 4. You need to plot this one. Okay, this is your problem for now. Tristan ran 3 miles on day 4. I want you to find that on the grid and put a point there, and then you will be done with your homework for today. Thank you for hanging in there with me, and make sure that you make a video of your paper that you have finished and show me your grid. Show me the 3 points that we plotted in this video. Well, 2 points, and then the extra one where you plot that last one and the video, and then you are done for today. Thank you, and have a great time doing this.